Hey guys, good morning and welcome to another segment of Coffee and Coaching, coming to you today from inside the house. I'm going to call today's segment Recognizing One-Sided Friendships. And as somebody who recently experienced a few interesting situations, I would like to share my experience with you guys and maybe bring some food for thought to you as well. As we get older, we recognize that that true friendships are really rare, and it's harder to cultivate friends, I think, as you get older, because we're busy with our lifestyles and we're busy with family or friends or work or hobbies, and so you have to be really intentional about your friendships and the people that you spend time with, and how you interact in that time that you're together. I'm a firm believer that it's quality over quantity, and I have a lot of dear friends that I don't get to see as often as I'd like to, but when we are together, we definitely enjoy each other's company, and we'll realize it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning before we're done gabbing with each other and end the night. So I know that it's tough to be there all the time for people, but one of the things that I just experienced had to do with a friend, somebody I considered a friend, and recognizing that there was a kind of a personality clash to start with. I am very, very laid back, and sometimes I think people take that laid back attitude maybe almost as a submissive behavior. But it's just more of I let a lot of stuff slide because it's just a lot of little stuff, and I don't let things bother me. But unfortunately, sometimes there are occasions where people will see that and they will continue to take advantage of that, take advantage of your being nice or of your not bringing up certain things. But I started noticing with this particular person that I was always walking on eggshells when I had a conversation with them. I was always afraid that what I might say might be offensive or might put them in a bad mood, just simply because they were very up and down with their emotions all the time, and there was an insecurity there where I felt like I was always feeling like this person was competing with me, which is not the case. We're not in competition with anybody. But it got to the point when I started recognizing that I had to say something about certain behaviors that bothered me, certain behaviors that I felt were just inappropriate in certain places, and it was when I brought those up and I called this person out that our friendship ended. I mean ended like I got a text message that we weren't going to discuss this anymore. The conversation was at an end, and apparently, I guess our friendship didn't mean as much to that person as it did to me. But when I started thinking back on what I called our friendship, I realized that it had been very one-sided, and most of the time I was extending my grace and my peace of mind or my wisdom to this person when they were in the middle of a meltdown. I was always trying to be there for that person. I was always doing things to kind of boost that person up, boost up their confidence, boost up their emotional stability. But it was never reciprocated. In fact, it was just the opposite. It was that person was always trying to kind of call me out or embarrass me or make me feel uncomfortable. And I'm not really one to get uncomfortable or embarrassed quickly. And so a lot of the times I just brushed it off as not a big deal. But again, with hindsight, looking back and realizing what I was giving versus what I was receiving, it was kind of a no-brainer. And I personally feel that maybe God took this person out of my life for a reason. And that's okay too. I mean, I didn't lose any sleep over it. But the bottom line is this. If you want great friends, you need to be a great friend. And so when you think of the people that you consider close in your life, or that you love, and that you want in your life, you need to kind of ask yourself sometimes, am I doing anything to let this person know that they're important to me? Am I making myself available, even if this person hasn't asked? Because maybe sometimes they don't. Am I letting this person know that I'm there for them? Am I acknowledging the things that are important to this person? Am I recognizing when they're struggling? Am I celebrating them? Am I doing things that I would want done for me? And if the answer is no, then it's time to step it up. I mean, it's difficult sometimes to be there for a lot of people, but we can definitely be there for the handful of people that we really consider to be our true friends. And whether it's just a phone call to check in or a text message letting them know you're thinking about them, a little goes a long way. And we can't always be there in person. We can't always interact together. But I do reach out to let my friends know when they're on my mind or I'm thinking about them, or if they've let me know that something's up, that I'm praying for them. And if they got something major coming up in their life, whether it's a celebration or whether it's something like a surgery and it might be scary, I put that stuff down on my calendar, and I make sure that I reach out to them to let them know that there's somebody thinking about them. And there's somebody that sincerely wants the best for them. So that's all I have today. And like I said, I'm just going to leave you with the thought that if you want great friends, you need to be a great friend. So I hope that blesses you guys today. I love you. Peace out.